Hello and welcome to Dead Man's Yarn. The blah blah blah. Okay, it's already off to a good start. The tales of high sea adventure and kicking people into goals because that's what the sport of the Thousand Islands is. We are joined this week by Kai, played by Tyne,
Hello.
Artemir, played by Kerry,
Hi.
Trill, played by Paul,
Hello, my dears.
and Cordelia, played by Kimmy.
Hello.
We left them in the midst of a very rude interruption to their game of scullery. The fish people turned up. I'm not going to try and pronounce their name. The fish people turned up and caused problems, and you're all in the water currently trying to fight them off. Last we left it, you were halfway. Well, we just finished around the combat. We're top of the round again. They're all looking a bit unhealthy, but I know one or two of you have taken a bit of a beating as well, haven't you?
I was literally unconscious 10 seconds ago.
Well, a week in 10 seconds. But I know Durf, everybody's favourite fishman, because, well, actually, yeah, you've met more fish people now, so yes, he is your favourite fish person. He's helping you. Sammy says hello, because she's in chat currently. But we are currently fighting them off. Before we get into it, though, last session, Trill awoke to his Waken power, which is the ability to, once a day, cancel an ability with Counterspell. I was thinking of your guys' Waken powers, and I just want to run some ideas past you before we get going. I don't know when you'll awaken to these powers, but just wondering what you guys think. So I was thinking Cordelia, when you activate your starry form, I was thinking that you force everybody within 30 feet to take a test or become blinded.
Ooh. Can I choose, or is it like everybody?
All enemies.
Enemies, okay.
Hi, Cherry.
Sweet.
Um,
What would the save DC be? Would it just be like my spell save DC?
I think that'll probably be the best, yes. Is that around about 13 or something?
It's actually a 15.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Like I say, I'm not entirely sure when you'll awaken to it, but just checking you're happy with it.
Cool, yeah, that sounds good.
Kai, I'm thinking that I'm not entirely sure I'm going to implement this, but it might be once per day when you rage, you have the ability either to just attack everybody around you, like everybody within your melee range you can attack once, or they'll have to do a check or fall over, become prone.
I like the prawn one. Yeah, that'd be quite cool.
I am thinking it'll be have a range on it, much like Cordelia's ability. And now, Artemia, yours is the most difficult because I'm trying to give you an ability that doesn't make you more broken than you already are. I was thinking of giving you something like true sight. So literally you can shoot things that are invisible or not in your line of sight.
Ooh.
So like once a day you go, this attack I'm going to make, and I'm going to shoot that guy that I can't see over there.
That's interesting. So, like, basically ignoring all cover?
Pretty much. So if there's a guy stood behind 3 walls, you can shoot him.
Thought it would be better than Legolas.
Yeah. Have you seen Daredevil season 3 on Netflix?
Oh no, I haven't. I've only gotten to season 2.
All right. Well, in season 3, what's his name? Bullseye turns up and literally he does trick shots. I'm thinking it'll be something like that.
Ooh.
But yeah, I was just giving you an idea of what's in store for your characters down the line. Like I say, I'm not entirely sure when you'll come into it, but just because Trill's got his, I just want to make you aware that you guys are going to get something down the line.
Yep.
Okay. If we're all happy to continue, let us begin the shenanigans. That is combat. So top of the round is red group, which is the Blade Master right next to Durf. If my glamorous assistant is in the chat to help me, I'll get my secret communication device ready. Alright, let's get ready. You didn't tell me. What did Trill get? Oh, Cherry Blossom. Trill got the ability when he uses counterspell, he can cancel an ability, which is not a usual ability or use of counterspell. So, secret controller of the fish people, just tell me who you want red to attack, if you can hear me. And the orders are coming in. Okay, that's pretty simple. Okay, Blade Master is going to attack Durf. Blade Master. So Blade Master attacks twice. Plus 6 to hit. Okay, that's pretty much all I was looking for. Attack number 1. I can't see that because it's in the way. Nat 1. Okay, great. How does he have advantage? Oh, he's advantage. Alright. Not much better, so he misses the first attack. He's not doing well, this fish person. Okay, cool. That fish person misses completely. I feel like he deserves to die. Cordelia, it is your go.
So I have a couple of questions here.
Yar.
First one is just as a reminder for myself, when I am in melee with this orange dude, but
Yep.
if I wanted to use my Starry Form attack, which is a ranged spell attack on red guy, I would not have disadvantage because spells are like that, right?
Yes, you are correct. It is. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense, but yes, that is correct. You would think the wave
Okay.
shaper would be waving his hands in front of your face or something.
I mean, if it hits him, I would be fine with that too, but I'm gonna aim for Mr. Red with
Yep.
a Starry Form attack for my first go.
Cool.
This is a 13 total.
That is a miss. Because although he can't hit, his AC is very high.
All right. The second thing that I wanted to do, I also have a question for.
Okay.
So I have this might just be like a flavor thing, or it might be like, nah, otherwise I'm fine with it either way. So I have a cantrip called Thorn Whip, which I will put up on the thingy. Wait. So it basically says that if I hit, then I can reel the creature up to 10 feet closer to me.
Yep.
And my question was, if I like hit and then move at the same time, would that keep Mr. Orange in my melee range so that I don't have to take an attack of opportunity?
It depends where you're gonna. Are you trying to do the same action at the same time?
Yeah, like kind of like the moment it would hit, I would be like, and trying to move up just 10 feet so that we're still in melee with each other and he gets dragged up with me, because I'm basically trying to get him, like draw him up so that he takes damage and I don't have to leave melee and eventually hopefully get him to the surface so that my friends can wail on him.
I understand your what you're trying to do.
If it's not a thing, then that's fine.
I don't think
the attack of opportunity.
I don't think the rules unfortunately allow for that, but I see exactly what you're trying to do. But unfortunately, I don't think the rules bend in that way.
Okay. So in that case, I'll move first, I guess. So I'll just move up to the surface.
Okay. So
that's 20 feet of movement.
Yep. So he will take an attack opportunity while you try and move away from you, and I'm going to take a wild guess he's going to miss horribly. It's not an amazing hit. plus 12.
That's a miss.
Yep, thought as much.
Cool. Well, I am going to stick with that plan. I'm still going to try and hit him with Thorn Whip.
Did you say you're moving up to the surface?
Yes, and Thorn Whip has a range of 30 feet.
Cool.
So, well, you.
Yep, that's hit.
Cool. Grand total of 3 piercing damage, but he gets drawn up 10 feet.
Okay.
So he is closer to the surface.
So he goes to 39 damage. Okay, doke. And he goes to... come here. Level 1.
And that's my turn.
Okay, doke. Kai, it is your go.
Yeah. So I'm probably logically going to be wailing on the deep diver.
Okay,
I've
doke.
got advantage.
No, unfortunately you don't. I don't think the tentacle affords advantage to you.
Just trying to read my notes. Yeah, I've got just a regular old roll, so let's rage right up. 12.
He's a deep diver, isn't he? Unfortunately, that's a miss.
No worries. I attack. Also. Yeah, because I'm level 5 now, aren't I? So I get to attack again.
I'm sorry, did you forget that you could attack twice? That's like the entire barbarian's thing.
I keep forgetting I'm level 5, so yeah, double attack. Let's try again. 14.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a miss.
Right, guys, just gonna go into the water and cry. There you go.
It's alright, nobody can see your tears in the water.
Yep.
Orange boy is going to... I'm just taking and my initiative here. It's going to swim up to the surface, and Artemir is still in the water because she hasn't flapped away yet. He's going to try and stab Artemir. Have you
Yeah.
taken any damage, Artemir, yet?
Yes, I have actually.
Oh, okay. So, one with his bite and one with his claws. So, claw attack with advantage because you're damaged. Well, I'll take the 17, so that's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 10 points damage. Oh, that was almost a 20. So 23. So another 10 points damage.
Hit hard, goddamn.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't done anything the rest of the fight, so we might as well. Green group. So that's in front of you, Kai. He's going to attack you.
Yep.
You've taken damage, haven't you?
Yes, I have a lot.
Well, that's a nat 1, but you have taken damage. Let's see if he can get better than a nat 1.
Yep.
No, he misses you. Well, I suppose it is better than a nat 1. 9 and okay, he hits with that one.
Okay.
Because that's a 23. Why is he going deep diver? Deep diver, multi attack. Glaive. So he does 6 points of damage to you because you're still raging.
Sweet.
And now, Artemir, it is thy go. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, d6 damage. Yep.
Is that okay? Sorry.
Yeah. No. You have to keep me right.
That would be 2.
Thank you. Now, Artemir, it's your time to shine.
Okay, I would like to try something. So he's within melee range. So I'm wondering if I have 2 attacks per action, can I hit once, move, and then hit again? Is
Yes.
that allowed?
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to try something. I'd like to use my talons to strike at him, but I want to use a superiority dice
Okay.
to do like a trip attack to try and knock him prone.
Is that an ability with the dice?
As a fighter. Yes. Maneuver. Yeah, you learn maneuvers that are fueled by superiority dice.
Any chance
I
you can
got three-
pop it
yeah.
into the chat? Just because I've done a fighter before, but I've never gone the. Is it Battle Master?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's not what I was.
Oh, that's a lot of text.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That text.
When you choose this archetype at level 3, you learn maneuvers that are fueled by special dice called superiority dice. Maneuvers. You learn 3 maneuvers of your choice, which are detailed under maneuvers below. You have 4 superiority dice, which are d8s. A superiority dice expended when you use it. You regain all your expended superiority dice when you finish a short or long rest. I didn't realise you'd taken this one, actually. It's not-
Yeah, I've just never used it before because these are things.
Okay, and
I've taken the 3 maneuvers: disarming attack, precision attack, and trip attack. So I'd like to use the maneuver trip attack to try and make him prone.
yeah, I'm just going to quickly read up on it. Sorry. I was sort of hoping you'd... That's a lot of text, don't worry about it. I will quickly have a quick read.
It's all good.
Doodle-doo. So how are you guys? How are you, chat, as well? While I speed read
It's been
this.
a really hot week.
Oh yeah.
It's been really hot and thunderstorms, so it's been really.
Ooh, thunderstorms though.
It's all fun and games until you realize that you have to basically chance it if you ever want to leave the house. It's hot, but you don't know when it's gonna like piss down on you 2 seconds later.
True. I'm being quieter than usual because I don't want you to hear baby squeals if they happen.
Okay, so I've had a quick read. So, roll to hit as normal. If you hit,
Yeah.
you roll the maneuver dice and add that to your damage roll, which you've already rolled the dice anyway. So as long as you hit, and then it has to take a strength saving throw.
Yes, the strength saving the throw is DC 16.
Cool. Okay. So if you roll to hit, just make sure you hit the guy.
Well,
What's up?
I did. Okay, hold on.
All right. Oh no. Do you know what? You very sneakily moved to here before doing that, so you get advantage. Okay, there we go.
Is that
Yay.
Better.
Imagine me just tripping up.
just tripping yourself. Okay, so it has to do a strength saving check.
So the damage would be the 7 plus the other 7?
Yes. Why do you have 2 D4s for your...
It does that. I don't know why.
Oh.
It always throws the 2 dice. I'm not entirely sure why.
Okay.
It's been doing that. I still don't know how to fix that.
I think I learned the other day, when you click on a dice roll, if you hold... Is it Control or Shift? Give me a second.
That's just on D&D Beyond, I think.
Alright, oh, I've got no chance then. Okay, anyway, so 14 damage to him. I'll mark that first. He failed his saving throw, so he is now prone in the water somehow. 40...
He's like stuck amongst the lily pads. I don't know. There's a lot of lily pads.
Save me, I'm drowning! You can breathe underwater. Ah!
I will then,
Just remember you moved 5 feet. before you-
yeah, I am going to move up because I am not doing too well. So I'll probably move up about 20 feet into the air because I'm scared. I'm scared of getting hit by this guy again.
Okay, because you are besotted with water and your wings are a bit damp, can you do me a strength check?
Please. Do you want me to do a strength save or just a...
A strength check, please. Okay. If you'd failed that, though, I wasn't helping you that time. Yeah, you'd struggle a bit, but you take off above the water.
Am I allowed to do my second attack now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing against the same guy.
Yeah.
By the way, you have because he is prone somehow in the water, you get advantage.
Hey, have you ever seen someone just waddling in the water?
I have seen Robin Hood Men in Tights when that guy's drowning in a stream.
It did not come. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit, yeah.
Okay. Yep.
10 points. So, you hit him dead center with the arrow, and he flails around for a few more seconds before beginning to sink in the water.
Hey!
Is it dead bodies sink, don't they, or is it? I can't remember.
Would you not float?
I think it depends on your density.
I just know living things. It's either living or dead things float, and the other one sinks. And I can't remember which one it is.
As long as they've got like breath in their body, they'll rise. When the breath's gone, they'll sink until the gases of their decomposing body expel, and then they rise again.
Why do you know this?
Don't ask too many questions.
Paul's really the mafia. He didn't say no. It is Durf's go. It's when we get to the point where you run into like a pig farm and Paul knows too much again.
I already know where you're going with that.
Hey, you have to chop them up into little pieces so they go down better. Oh no, I have to do an Italian accent now.
There was actually a Canadian mass murderer who was a pig farmer, and that's where he buried all his victims. Out on his
You
pig
got to
farm.
take the teeth out too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you don't really want to be sifting through the other end, do you?
Exactly.
So Durf's going to try and hit the guy in front of him. I need to refresh myself on what Durf actually does. He's raged. He could bite the guy. No, he's going to hit him with his warhammer. Two-handed. That is an 18, which is a miss. That is a 2. Go Durf! Onto Blue. Blue's dead. Onto the Trill.
Yay! That's my go. Okay. So I'm very hurt, and I'm going to stay away from everybody I can. Sorry, I'm currently eating cheese. So I'm just going to stay where I am and fire a blast at green and a blast at red.
Cool. So I'm guessing green first, yeah?
Yes, green first. And that's a 21.
That's a hit.
That rolled a 9 the entire way, then went to a 2. So that's 6 damage on the first one. And this is for red. A 16.
That is a miss.
How dare. Okay, so bonus action, the tentacle does a thing. I just need to find the button that I click for that. Okay, so yeah, tentacle is going to hit green boy.
Cool.
That's a natural 20 by the tentacle. Terry coming in clutch right at the end there.
Oh no, does he get a... I think he gets a card. Critical hits for
Yeah, Terry gets a card, I think.
for players. So it's bludgeoning damage, isn't it?
It is cold damage, it does.
So that'll be magical. Okay, I like this one. Resistance is futile. Maximum damage, and if the target is resistant to this damage type, it loses that resistance for 1 minute. If the target isn't resistant, it becomes vulnerable to this damage type for 1 minute. So you do max damage, and it is now weak to cold damage.
Damn, okay. So it's a d8 damage, so it'd be 8 plus 4, so it does 12 damage.
Nice.
Its speed is also reduced by 10 feet if it wants to run away.
Do you know what, Fish Boy? You're cold as ice right now, and I really wish I was.
And I am going to stay where I am,
Okay.
safe away from everybody.
So after the terrible round of combat last time, it is Red to go again. Mysterious commander of the fish people, are we carrying on Red's command? Okay, so it's going to flail at Durf again, hopefully with a bit more gusto. That is a natural 20.
Ooh. And the turntables.
So, what weapon has it got? It's slashing, isn't it? Oh, okay. It has advantage on attack rolls for the next 1d6 rounds. It already has advantage on attack rolls because it has Blood Frenzy. Cool. So that it hit, but it is going to do... I'll roll the damage for it this time. So... Oh, God. I'm not going to roll the damage for it. I'm just going to double the damage to 24 rather than roll. So Durf takes 12 damage. Because he is still raging. And then it's going to attack again in a second. So yeah, it rolls 2d8 plus 3. So I would have been rolling 4d8 plus 3. And I don't fancy doing that to Durf. That will be a hit. Yeah, so it hits again. So it does 12 damage to 6 damage to Durf. Durf is not looking healthy.
He's on the other team, it's fine.
He's currently missing more teeth than he had previously. Cordelia, it is your go.
Oh yes. Okay. I know that you said Durf isn't looking good. Kai, how are you looking?
A bit battered, bit bruised, down to 28 hit points.
28. Okay.
I'm sorry. 28 hit points and you're battered and bruised.
Yeah, that's a lot better than Durf's doing, and I'm sure Trill isn't in double figures currently, are you?
No. 20 less than that.
Hang on, I'm just looking at my spells to see what I've got here. Because if I use Healing Word, then that takes away my bonus action attack. I take a lot. Alright, well, you know what? I've got lots of healing, so if people go down, I will take care of them. So for now, I'm just going to bonus action Starry Form attack, and I will go after Red because Durf is looking worse. So if we can get him down before he gets hit again. I don't think that hits.
No, unfortunately not.
That's okay. Okay, what else can I do here? I still have 1 free use of my my free guiding gold. So I'm now going to try and hit Red with a guiding bolt.
Okay, look.
Where is it? What? It doesn't hit.
No, unfortunately not.
I'm useless this round. I'm gonna stay where I am because I'm not a melee person. That's me. I'm
Kai,
sorry, guys.
I'm sure it'll come out in the wash. Kai, your go.
Well, let's try this again. So. I'm going to go reckless. So, yeah, let's do it. So I get advantage, but
Yep,
you get advantage when you hit me.
Which I think he's already getting anyway, so.
That's fine then. Definitely going to go reckless.
Joke's on you, I'll get double advantage.
Yes.
That's a hit.
That. 14 slashing.
And that's with your rage as well, yeah. So 14 damage puts him up to 74.
And then I'm going to do it again.
Sure. That's a hit.
Doing stuff. 10.
So this creature in front of you is currently, well, if it breathes like we do, like chest in and out, it is very laboured breaths. It is looking a bit worse for wear.
That's what I like to hear. Cool.
I would say it's limping, but it's swimming, so...
It's swimming.
It's swimming. For a second, that sounded like a word that you're not allowed to say on Twitch.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Actually, before we go further, 2 questions. Kai, Tyne, are you keeping track of what you kill or gravely wound?
That feels like a no.
And secondly, just before I forget this again, last session got demonetized on YouTube, even though I'm not monetized on YouTube, because it thought we were playing Simon and Garfunkel.
Because of this song?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I don't know. No, it can't have been this song because this song played all the way through last session, didn't it? Whereas it said for 30 seconds we were playing Simon and Garfunkel.
Is there a bit of this song that like resembles one of their songs?
Unless we broke down and sang something like "Hello, darkness, my old friend." Oh no, demonetized again. Anyway, I just remembered that. Sorry. But yeah, Tyne, are you keeping track?
Not properly, no. I need to do better.
Okay,
I'll start making.
I will try and tally up for you up to this point. So just take note going forward.
Yes.
Because you should at least have like 2 of these fish people down. Because it's not individuals; it's like the group. So if you kill like 5 different types of goblins, you've killed 5 goblins. So if you kill 5 of these fish people, Sahuagin or whatever they're called, you have killed 5 of them.
I have a feeling that most of the people we fought have been human and red men.
Yeah. Although the problem, I'm not saying this is against Kai or Tyne, but the dice rolls have not been kind to the axe.
No, they haven't.
So where were we? It's Green's turn, isn't it? So Green is going to attack you. And he's missing with that one. He's missing with that one. Second attack. Yeah, he's hitting with that one, unfortunately. Yeah, so that is a 24.
Yep.
Doing 6 points of damage to you, Tyne. Because you're still raging.
Yep.
So that is Green done. Mia. What's your ally see?
What do they see? Many things.
I'm taking the hobbits to Isengard. Isengard.
I will.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Oh,
thank
sure.
you. 6 points damage. Oh, do you know what? Oh, I'm just gonna tell you, it's 1 hit point away from death.
Oh, you mother.
My owl senses tingle, and I swivel to the guy in the fish he's fighting.
Kill steal.
I will shoot the deep diver.
You hit. Oh look, you do a single point of damage to him. You've just pinned him to the boat.
I will attack the other one that's attacking Durf.
That is a hit. 7 points damage.
There you go.
So the massive problem with these guys, well, this guy in particular, he's got a lot of health.
We noticed.
A lot of health and high defense.
I thought you were going to say he was going to explode on death.
He has a bag like the other guy had that's full of those exploding.
Oh no. I was about to say, I expect nothing less from the master of the ballad.
Oh yeah, I've spelled his name wrong, haven't I? Damn it. That still isn't right.
I just saw that. He's a ballad master.
He's spitting sick rhymes underneath the water and none of you can hear it.
We're beating up Phil Collins.
All I can picture is him from South Park walking around with his Emmy. Oh, Phil Collins. I'm sorry, Phil. Please don't come after me. So that was Artemia done, isn't it? So it's Durf. So Durf will swing and actually hit the guy. Doing 1d10 plus 4. So 14 points of damage. Second attack. Nat 20.
Go Durf.
So bludgeoning. Oh wow. Triple damage, and the target must take a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it has disadvantage on saving throws for 1d4 plus rounds. So
Jesus Christ.
I'll roll the damage first, and then I'll triple it. So 8, 16, 24 plus 4. So that's 28, 38, 52 damage. So that puts him to 104. Is this guy still standing?
Moral of the story: don't get hit by Durf.
Where's your damage total?
Like,
Oh.
I was totally right in trying to recruit him, right?
So yeah, that guy, he's not there anymore. Durf hit him and he just sort of exploded into chunks. And,
I do a celebratory underwater somersault.
and then like crick your back and like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that.
You lose 8 hit points, you go unconscious.
Vicious mockery kills you. Durf is just covered in like viscera and chunks of this thing that he just exploded, and he just sort of gives you all a thumbs up. Like he drops his warhammer in the water and like sticks both thumbs up and like slowly like thumbs ups each of you, like thumbs up you Trill, turns to you Kai, thumbs you up, then you Cordelia, and then he's looking for Artemia because he doesn't understand the sky.
It's like a pig, he can't look straight up.
It's the above sea.
What's the below sea?
In the sand, under the sea?
Oh no, we're not going to break. We don't need Disney coming after us next. But yeah, combat over. What would you like to do? Well, Durf's going to go get his warhammer that's just sunk to the bottom of the water.
Trill will swim towards Artemia and Cordelia and just be like, "Is everyone okay? Can we speak underwater when we have underwater breathing, or?"
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm above water, so
Oh, then I swam towards Cordelia, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, Cordelia's on the surface. Artemy is.
Yeah, I think everybody's on the
I've landed
surface
on the
except for
surface.
Artemia.
Yeah.
It's literally just me that's 20 feet below the surface. Cool.
What did you see alone in the depths?
I don't know, but it looked
That's
back
where I
at me.
belong.
Back on the scullery pitch, they are waving to you to come back over.
Oh, weren't fish people attacking the elves?
That's what I was gonna ask, if Artemia, like, if she could see anything from up high, if they're doing okay, or...
Would you like? Do you want to
I
look
do
that
a
way, Artemia?
perception. I do a perception roll. Oh, hi, Coco.
I will be happy with you just passive perception. You don't have to roll for it. Pretty much from your position, you can see that the elves are easily fending them off.
My passive perception is like 11, so it's not the best. But if I can see that, that's all good. I'll give thumbs up.
Do you have thumbs?
I mean, I still have. I mean, I do have humanoid hands, so you know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which makes it even more.
This is just for
creepy.
my head canon.
What for the forgotten story of Trill and Artemia in that one moment
What?
Where I tripped and fell.
by accident in air quotes. So what would you guys like to do now?
We return to where the people are beckoning us.
Yeah, if everyone looks like healthy and okay, then yeah, just swim on over. Casually, at 40 feet a second. Faster than walking speed.
What the heck?
Yes, maybe we can go, like, ask the medics for some help. I'm at full health, but, like, for people who are hurt.
Yeah, medics would be cool.
I might need medic. Yeah.
I definitely do.
As you return to the pitch, and you're helped up by Nathaniel, Buddy, Val. Kenneth walks over and waves you down, Artemy, if you're still in the air.
Okay, I'll come down.
One was wondering, do you still have that gun I gave you?
Yes.
Could I borrow it for a second, because I believe we have some more unwanted guests? And looking back over the lake, there is a large group of the fish people returning, well, coming to the surface and heading towards the stage.
Oh yeah, if you have a weapon, here you go.
Oh boy.
Much obliged. He takes the gun and he aims it out over the water. And you don't hear him say anything, but a ring of runes flash around his wrist and then the end of the barrel. And he pulls the trigger and nothing happens. I was like, I assure you this doesn't happen all the time. It's one-off thing. Let's see what's going. Oh. He casts prestidigitation to get rid of all the water in the gun. Performance issues, obviously. And he aims back again. And he pulls the trigger once these runes ignite around his wrist and the barrel. And there's a bright flash and a round fires off. Slower than a normal bullet, like a flare, essentially. And it travels slowly over the water. And these Sahuagin see it coming and dive under. And then suddenly it arcs down into the water and sinks. And for a few seconds nothing happens. And then it's like a depth charge going off. Like the entire, like a chunk of the water just erupts upwards like a geyser. And then showers down with several parts of these creatures in it. And then
Oh wow.
Nathaniel looks at the gun and then hands it back to you with both hands. And I would recommend keeping that in working order.
I'm gonna take it back and just look at it in wonder.
Teach me.
Show me the ways.
I can teach you, but I'll have to charge. I think that should take care of the rest of them. It looks like the elves have dealt with their motley assortment that are washed up on their side of the lake.
Trill is currently being very overly dramatic to try and get the medics to heal him.
Currently, all the medics are on the shoreline dealing with the people that have been attacked with the Sahuagin.
Help!
Nate
I'm
walks.
so wounded!
Nate walks up. Are you on the floor or are you like?
Oh yeah, like playing it up as if he's like an inch from death.
Okay, Nathaniel's gonna walk over and kick you in the ribs.
Oh God!
It doesn't hurt. It actually heals you.
Cool. But I'm still playing it up for the medics.
Yeah. He's gonna use. Oh, what's it called? I didn't have his character sheet open one moment.
If it's a touch thing, I think it's cure wounds.
Yeah. But what level?
Really high.
Do 2d8 plus 3. So he's gonna heal you. Okay, that only rolled 1. That was my bad. 5 plus 8, so 13, 16 points of damage.
Healing, right?
Oh yeah. Stop being a drama queen, you wee ninny. I can say that because
I'll
I'm
try to
Scottish.
save you some spells. But thank you. I actually really needed that.
Do you need another wee punch to the ribs? If you want, I'll get Buddy to do it next.
Oh God, no.
Durf sort of like he hasn't made it back to the edge of the. Well, he has made it onto the deck yet. He's just sort of like slowly floating, and you just hear the thud against the side of the deck.
I'll go over to Durf and give him a hand up, and as I pull him up, I will give him a level 1 cure wounds. Just be like, you're okay, buddy. Wait. 7. Just a level 1.
7 was that? So
Yeah.
he's up to 14 hit points. So
Sorry, Durf.
I will let you do a strength check to see if you can pull him up onto the. Because he's currently
Oh gosh.
he's currently not really got a lot of strength to help him.
Straight strength or athletics or what?
I will let you choose either athletics or acrobatics.
I will choose athletics because for some reason I'm proficient in it. 17.
So with an amazing show of strength and grace at the same time, you launch Durf out of the water onto the deck, and he lands like a fish that's just been caught on a line. Struggling to get my words out there. He sort of
Are you saying that he hopped on the deck and flopped like a fish?
well, maybe once, and then he sort of gave up, and he's sort of like flat out now. Sort of like, you know, when a dog sort of like full flat out, so its chin's on the floor and its legs are like splayed out behind it.
Oh.
That's pretty much.
Can I give him a scritch?
You can, but he doesn't technically have ears.
Well, not a scritch behind the ears, just like a scritch on the top of the head.
Yeah. I suppose he's got a fin. You could scratch on the fin.
Yeah, I'll scratch by his fin and be like, "You're okay, buddy." And that's when I would have given him his cure wounds.
He does like a little one of those, you know, when you scratch a good spot on a dog, and he sort of just kicks one of his legs.
Aww.
Thank you.
Thank you. You helped us.
I killed a guy.
You did. You did really good.
I exploded him.
You did.
Not as well as that guy did. The guy in the suit. Why is he wearing a suit of armor on a hot day like this?
He's a
He
bit
likes to
special.
look shiny.
Sorry, what was that, Amir?
So he's a bit special.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He likes shiny things.
I need to get some art done for him because currently he's wearing full plate mail. He has a captain's jacket on and a wizard hat.
He's very overdressed.
That is a look.
It is,
That is a look, yes.
and every second Val gets closer and closer to him.
Oh gosh.
If Trill flopped onto the deck nearby,
Yeah.
he'd be like, I told you you'd do well with us. We work well as a team, you and I. All of us.
I know, but I have to do what my master tells me.
You do what you think's right, Durf.
I don't think it hurts.
That just made me feel very sorry for him because it sounds like he says his master.
Yep.
It's like his master hurts him.
He's a master who. Oops, carry on.
I was just gonna say Trill just gives him a pat and is just like, we'll go on easier on you.
He's not going to
I'm
be.
sorry for those blasts early.
He was part of the game. Then again, he's not going to be too happy. We lost the game.
Didn't we only play one half?
Nathaniel steps forward, looking very happy with himself. Actually, lad, if you read the rules, it states, if in the event of sudden enemy attack or thunderstorm, the game is called, and whoever's got the most wins. So, congratulations! And he starts clapping for you.
Oh,
We got the money?
Well,
We won?
there's another round to go, lad, but aye. You won the game. We've still got another game to play, but I think that's the last thing on people's minds right now.
Well, one step closer, at least.
Aye, you've got a taste of the good stuff. It's in your veins now, or in Kai's mind, it might be embedded on her forehead. Sorry, lassie.
No problem. It's fine.
Yeah, Kai, I'm sorry. I kind of got carried away. I didn't mean like, I did mean it, but I didn't mean it.
I don't mind.
Sorry,
doing
not
it.
sorry.
Yeah, but hey, it worked.
Aye, lad. That's what you need to keep track of. You won, and it's the first step towards the world, or at least 1,000 islands.
At the very least, 500 gold.
Aye. But as you can see, and he sort of gestures around to the still raining chunks of Sahuagin, and the people on the shore looking half terrified and half scared to go back in the water. He's like, I didn't think we're gonna get another game today.
well, in that case, hey Durf, is your master here? Like, is he watching? Maybe we can talk to him on your behalf, because I don't think that you should get any kind of punishment if he's gonna do that for saving people's lives.
Could all of you roll me a perception check?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm great at.
Oh, only 12.
Yep, that makes sense. 2.
Am I going to find a good enough token for this? I'm probably not going to find a good enough token for this, so we're going to have a makeshift one until I can get a decent one.
Theatre of the mind.
Exactly. All these guys are far too chunky and far too masculine. Alright, that'll do. You know what, I'm going to have to rearrange you guys. So, let's say you're there, but he's still in the goal protecting the goal. You're on the floor. Durf's about there. Val. I'm gonna say Artemy is at the side with Kenneth. Kai, you've made it back over. Sorry, Kai, you're back over in the group. Burgos and the Minotaur. You're Davios. They're still in the stands. He'll be next to you, won't he? All right, let's see what scores you got, and let's see if I can get this wonderful. So that was a 12. Is that a 16 from you, Kai, or is that a 22?
I rolled with advantage, so just say the 16.
16. So Trill, you are too wounded to notice anything. Cordelia, despite you looking at Durf, you don't notice this. But Kai and Artemia, as Cordelia is speaking, you turn to look, and you notice that there is a small diminutive figure currently. You know those awkward anime scenes where there's somebody like stamping on somebody else?
I think I know what you mean.
I might have to try and send a. Otherwise, this figure is child size.
Kind of stop, peek around, look at like.
Currently, this person that you don't know who it is stamping on Durf, like on his side.
Hey, stop that now, Archer.
Turns around. This little figure, child-sized figure, is dressed in a. How can I put it? It looks like a military uniform, but a little bit more casual. It's hung over the shoulders rather than like her. It's a girl. I'm spoil it there. I keep tripping over it anyway. Her hands aren't down the sleeves. They're sort of like she's folded across her chest, and then this is over her shoulders as she's currently. She's stopped and she's turned and she's looking directly at you, Kai. Now and it's like, oh my God, I'm so happy to meet you. I forget that thing on the floor. Like, oh my God, you guys won. You were amazing. I love it. I love you guys.
Why were you kicking Durf?
Because he has not done what he was meant to do. I got paid to deliver a product. And this waste of space isn't good enough.
Hey now, he helped us out a lot in that fight. If he hadn't been there, then maybe those Sahuagin would have gotten all the way over to you and would have chomped down on you instead of on him.
Oh, I don't think that would ever have happened. I've got plenty more.
Well, because he helped defend, you never know. Maybe he just saved your life.
I'm not trying to tell you that you're wrong, but you're wrong, and I have plenty of other better specimens to protect me than this thing. And she kicks him again.
Well, maybe if he's such a disappointment to you, you have no further need of him.
You might be right. Lost me a lot of money, this waste.
Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm
How's
just looking to
Guy?
see if I have anything for like restraining her, but I don't. I wanted to like entangle her, but I don't have it prepared.
And
I could literally physically.
just punch her in the face. And Nathaniel sort of like looks around and is like, "Who's in charge of this sassy child?" Like, oh my god, Grandad. Chill out.
Is that's the point actually? Can we even recognize like the race, or like do we know what she is?
She's a human.
Oh, okay, she's just a very small human.
Child-sized human.
Okay.
But she does...
Is this what you humans call a gnome?
Like, I respect you for winning the game and killing those fish people, but... Like, oh my god, get some education.
Artemia's gonna look very hurt at that. Like,
You are very rude. You have no
Yeah,
manners.
like, oh my god, get some manners.
Oh, I got them, girlfriend.
Oh god.
I am, like, so happy that I met you, but I, like, have to distance myself from your toxicity. You can do whatever you want with this thing on the floor. He's a waste of space in my mind.
Now, don't worry about that. He is under new supervision.
Like-
you needn't worry no more.
Like, fine, or whatever. And this child starts
Hey,
walking
Sai,
off.
I missed it. Is she wearing any metal?
Buttons, maybe like a belt or two.
Ah, that's not enough. Okay, never mind.
Durf's on the floor, like... Is that not my master anymore?
From now on, Durf, you don't have a master. I cast prestidigitation on him to clean him up and get rid of the blood and stuff off of him. Now you're kind of just your own man, shark man, whatever you might be. But you've got friends around you.
Can I eat it?
No, no.
Oh. Alright then.
You don't need to worry about this small angry thing anymore.
Christoph.
Or what was that?
Christoph.
How do you spell that?
Chris, so Christoph.
Oh, I heard Ristov.
No,
Like Ristov. I was like, what?
no, Christoph. Like the Russian. But bratty American instead, for some bizarre reason. But she made me.
doesn't want you anymore. You should use that opportunity to just go off and do your own thing.
So he
Yeah, she doesn't deserve you.
he sort of like sits up and folds his leg and then sort of like slumps forward all sad. But I was made by her to do what she wanted. I haven't really got a lot of other purposes.
Nathaniel, Captain,
Aye, lassie.
do you think you could have a purpose for him on your ship? He seems like someone who might need guidance.
Guidance! That's not my department. I think that's somebody else's.
No, that kind of guy.
I heard the word. I
Guidance.
cast guidance on him.
No. Magic users.
Well, here, lad. Yeah? Oh, how can I say no to a mug like that? He's got more teeth than me. I love a lad like that. Got a growing band of misfits. I'm sure there's space for him on the ship.
There. The captain will now take care of you, Durf, and you will learn new things.
Hey, I didn't say that. I could say I could get on the ship. I can't look after myself, let alone somebody else.
You can teach. You've been teaching Artemia how to shoot a gun.
Hey, lad, can you hold a gun? What's a gun?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
do you know how to hold a mop? Is that like a warhammer? Aye. Just like a warhammer, just the other way around, and you mop the deck with it. I can do that. Sorted. There you go. Job done.
Think of it this way, Durf. You won't be yelled at. You won't be beat. No one's going to be kicking you anymore. You get to see the ocean. And be at peace a little bit more.
Do I still get to hit things with my warhammer?
That will happen more often than you think with us.
Alarmingly more often than you think.
Very frequent. It's yeah, you're right, Artemi. It's quite alarming, actually. Me meaning to talk about that.
Trill's very bad day. All right. Well, I guess I'm happy with that.
How about this? You come back with us back to the ship. We show you around. We give you a meal. Fill your stomach full of whatever it is you like to eat. See how you feel then.
He like looks at you, Trill, and like beckons you over with his finger to get closer.
I get closer.
He reaches up and grabs like a chunk of meat that's stuck in your hair, and then like eats it.
There'll be more where that came from. Don't you worry.
I know it's showering. it's floating in the water over there.
Well, you see all this that you see right now. More of it. More often.
Trill has taken the genocide path.
He is leading that way.
So I'm not going to make you do any persuasion checks because he's pretty much down on himself currently, and he's pretty much happy to go with you.
I cast disguise self just on my face to make it look like that small girl.
Ah! Punches you in the face.
I take it off. You'll never have to see her again, hopefully.
You did. You could have just said her name.
Before or after he punches you in the face?
Well, I was going to go somewhere, but then he punched me, so changed the course of the conversation a bit.
Here is the face of your abuser within striking distance. Oh, you punched me.
How much damage did you take? Do I need to cure wounds you?
No, I should be okay. Well, who knows?
I'm going to say he swung for you, but you moved out of the way because he's on the floor and you're not.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. I don't want to knock some of your teeth out.
He's a handsome boy. He doesn't need any of this.
Currently, that small child, Christoph, is currently over with the other team, and they don't look too happy with her, and they're sort of like shouting, and she's sort of arms folded, tapping her foot as if she's uninterested to be there.
How far away are they from us?
Let us get the measuring tool out, because they're still on the pitch. From you, currently, they are 95 foot.
Then never mind. They are very far away.
You could always walk past them.
Yeah, we
I
could
was
do
trying-
like,
I
that,
was-
like whole good game, like high five on the way out or something.
I was just going to try and
Not like
mage
the
hand
druid did
tap
anything.
the. He did. I was going to try and mage hand tap the orc on the shoulder and just give them a wave of like, "Hey, good game." Because it felt like me and the orc lady were building a rivalry up.
You never know, you might run into him again.
Who knows? But yeah, if not, then never mind.
Definitely got to run into that Christoph again. I mean, spoilers, what? This is where Artemia just shoots her in the back of the head now. 95 feet? I can reach that far.
She is within blast range.
She's also within guiding bolt range. I could give her give advantage on it.
We could end her right now.
Yeah. I feel like that might be frowned upon.
This morning.
She's like, hey, Durf, You want us to kill her?
No.
Kai's like, excuse me?
Guys?
No.
Oh, too late. Finger slipped. Dead. Child murder.
I was only kidding, Kai.
I don't think you could kill
Well,
her, to be
let's go
honest.
after dark.
Persuade deception check.
Kai, look over there. Quickly fire everything we have.
I mean, it worked.
It probably would. But it's just like, Durf's just on the floor like, I don't think you could kill her, to be honest.
Maybe later. Come on, let's head back to this ship, big guy.
Alright. So, we need some sort of victory fanfare thing now. Durf has joined the party. Thank you. That's exactly the one that I wanted. What would you like to do now? Well,
So pretty much everyone in our group is around us right now, right?
Burgos and Davios are over on the stands. But yes,
The Minotaur! We didn't even use him!
still got another game
We
to
had
go.
the other days.
Yeah.
Alright.
I like that. We didn't use the secret weapon.
We have a Minotaur and he did nothing.
Do you know what actually really annoys? Do you know what annoys me the most? I'm just gonna, because he's part of your team now, so you'll quickly find out that you can do this. So, Durf. He has a very funky ability. While wearing,
Floor.
so he can cast the jump spell as a bonus action.
What?
Does it? Yeah, jump. So, you touch a creature, the creature jumps distance is tripled until the spell ends. So literally, he was going to get the ball, run up to one of you, and like look at you, and then just jump straight over you and keep going. Especially when,
That is somewhat terrifying. Little flying shark dude.
well, literally, I was.
Yep.
If you had stayed up in the air as well, he would have just jumped up, grabbed you, and thrown you back down onto the ground.
Oh god.
Oh no, it's a shark tornado. No, it's just Durf. What was the other thing that he had? He had something else.
I'm just going to run to the bathroom, but if it happens, Trill votes to go back to the ship. I'll be
Cool.
like 10 seconds.
Oh no, it's just the thing that gives him extra AC. Cuddle. Cherry has commanded that you cuddle the Minotaur.
Cuddle.
Get Durf to do it. I'll be awkward and funny. But yes, what would you guys like to do? They are currently collecting up the people from the lake. Everybody is very shell-shocked from what's happened. There's most definitely not going to be another game going on today. There is. Oh,
I had a.
Go
sorry,
ahead.
I had a thing that I was interested in looking for.
Okay.
Not like super in depth, but I'm assuming that on our way back to town and the ship, we have to go through that forest thing again, right?
Yes.
On our way back, I would like to keep an eye out for any elder trees. Collecting sap.
Do me a nature check, or you could ask somebody about elder trees. Maybe Nathaniel.
I would like to ask somebody. I will ask Nathaniel. Hey, Nathaniel.
Hi, lass.
So I'm trying to find the last ingredient that I need to make some of those little pills that Granny did for us.
All right.
Do you know if there are any elder trees on this island?
Not a chance, lass. There's only one
No?
place that I know where you can get them from.
Oh, where's that?
Isle de Morte.
Ah.
Aye,
So the place where these things might come from has part of the cure.
Oh, aye. Silver. You can't miss them, to be perfectly. They're all over the island. Silver bark and red leaves as blood red.
Fire trees.
Aye. As far as I'm aware, that's the only place you can find them. That's why it's so expensive to get the sap.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me know. That's good. That's. I've got 2/3 of the cure for us, but that's gonna be a problem.
Aye, I was going to say it is, lass. It's going to be a cold day in hell before I go to that island.
All right, I'm gonna eat one of my edible mushrooms that I picked from that mansion.
I've had
Like
enough.
Like how
Anything
he's
fun?
like,
Yeah.
there's a cold day in hell before I go back there, and you're like, okay, you just like pop a mushroom in
Yeah,
your mouth.
have an edible. I
Is
can't,
it any does it do any special fun things, or is it just a mushroom?
it's just a mushroom.
Okay.
I'll have a read
Well,
into
I
it.
eat a mushroom.
Yeah, I'll have a read into it. I don't think it does anything particularly special. But it's only when you start like seeing things.
I'm back.
Well, you just missed Cordelia popping shrooms.
Oh shit! I mean, ooh, what a surprise!
I've got 9 more. Might be enough for everybody. Anybody want a mushroom?
Yeah, I'll take one.
I give Trill a mushroom.
Yeah, Chill happily scoffs it down.
Nothing happens. It's just a mushroom.
It's like,
Trill
should we
is sad.
go to the ship before we pop these?
Do you want a mushroom, Artemia?
I've had mushrooms before.
I give her a mushroom.
So as far as I can tell, yeah, they're just ingredients for like food or eating. I don't think they actually do anything.
We're just eating
Oh,
raw
okay.
mushrooms right now.
So it's not like fly apacia or however you call it, where it's slightly poisonous or anything.
No, unfortunately not. So, as I said, they're gathering up everybody on the shore. There's not going to be another game today. It seems to be a bit of chaos, but the worst is behind us. As you are like gathering yourself up to leave, the elf team that went across to save the queen are swimming back across, and they're pulling themselves up onto the deck currently. Bolo
Just
emerges.
this. I'm so sorry.
I nudge Artemia.
Has a short rest occurred in this time?
No, it hasn't. Not yet.
Okay.
You're not going to Eldritch blast him off the. Bolo pulls himself up like a Bond girl coming out of the water. You know, hair flipping back.
Cordelia's like fully like behind Artemia and like slowly trying to shove her forwards toward him and like nudging her with her elbow and stuff.
He's pulled himself up onto the deck with one hand, his other hand clutching a spear, with a head of one of the creatures on it. And he sort of like looks towards you, Artemia, nods in approval, and then like gestures his spear up towards you.
I'll take my bow and do the same, kind of like just like a warrior salute.
His skin is shimmering in the midday sun.
Oh my god!
What do your ally see? Elf flesh. So they return to their stands, but obviously they know nothing else is happening. They are sort of checking themselves over. They've all come back pretty much unscathed. There's one or two looking a bit beaten and bloody, but they're all alive at least, unlike all the fish people.
Like all the fish people. You make it sound like we've just done a fish genocide. They attacked us first.
On that note, Nathaniel's sort of like scratching his head, like, it's a bit weird. I wonder how they got in here actually, because I'm pretty sure this is a lake and not attached to the sea.
Are sea dwellers?
Aye, but they came out from the lake. Wouldn't you have thought that because this lake's not attached to the sea, they'd have to come across the land into the water and then to us? But these little weirdos came up out underneath.
Can you make tunnels underwater?
That's what I
How
was
deep
gonna
is
ask.
this place?
Well, like it's like islands sometimes have like they'll have underwater caves, and that could lead to the It could lead to this lake. I mean, this lake is famously very salty, right?
I like the team you just beat. Sorry, Kai, what did you say?
I was just asking about the Underwater games, just sort of thinking aloud.
Alright. It could be, could be. It's not our problem anyway.
Well, I mean, if they keep coming and attacking, it might be because they interrupted one game. Who's to say they won't do it again?
No, that is true.
Maybe we could ask the locals if they've ever seen creatures like this before. See if it's ever happened before.
Aye. Now, do you know, I think the leader of the Macabre security force would be the best one to speak to, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Where-
Look, so have it. Isn't that the Minotaur who's the leader of the security?
No, lad, he's just one of the security, one of the
Oh, okay.
one of the dock guards. You've met the leader of the security.
It's Andreas.
Oh, yeah. Didn't put two and two together on that one.
And where is the little short ass?
Did we see him at like the game? He was watching, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't. There was a group of McTavish
Oh.
higher ups, like officers or whatever you want to call them, but he wasn't among them. Sorry, Kai, you're a little quiet.
And fancy people. McTavish is...
Yeah, there was the McTavish lot and then some fancy people as well, yeah. Local leaders, I suppose. The better offs.
Well, Nathaniel, you seem to be able to get in touch with him. You know him better than us. Maybe you can ask him.
And I could have sworn he said he was going to be here today.
Did we go look for him on our way back to the boat?
That
The
sounds
ship,
like a good
sorry.
idea. Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I suppose it's on the way, isn't it? Within spitting distance of the McTavish quarter.
It's definitely worth putting an eye on while we head back.
Aye. Back to the ship then.
Yeah, there's nothing keeping us here. Let's head off. Durf, come on, we'll show you your new home.
Okay. You start setting off, and as you set off, you still notice that Buddy is stood in the goal, not moving.
Buddy, you can stop being in goal now.
Oh no! I got to protect this goal, my life. Denial all
Did you tell him
around.
that?
No, he's just got it in his head.
I was like thinking like Trill might have been like, "Alright, buddy, protect it with your life," and Buddy has taken that literally.
Yep, he does take everything pretty literal.
Nathaniel sort of like tuts and goes, "Hey lad, if you don't get back to the ship right now, the shark's gonna take your corner." And with that, Buddy's gone. He's like, there's a cloud.
Nice move, Nathaniel. He's already lost one room. He wouldn't want to lose another.
Playing on his insecurities. Oh wait, no, that sounds bad.
No, mind games, I get it.
It's a little bit of a red flag, isn't it, lad?
I mean, it's not great, no, but, he's a robot, who cares?
The parental guidance of Trill.
Jesus.
Okay, so you're heading back along. Are you heading straight to town? Or stopping... Where on earth is the island? There. To Veritas!
I think if we're heading...
Forest. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
go, no, you go.
Oh, it's just like a kind of like as we're going type thing. I will keep my eyes peeled for any more of the yellow hibiscus flower pods to see, just in case, just if there's any on this side of the island.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to say that isn't. But as you are looking, there is a bird of paradise giving you a very dirty look in the trees.
I narrow my eyes at him. I do not have that spell because I gave up on that spell.
It narrows
but
its
I'm
eyes
just
back at
gonna-
you.
I'll run at it. Take a run at it and like flap my arms like wings.
It is about 20 foot up in the air, just so you know.
Well, then I am jumping around underneath him,
Durf turns to
flapping my wings.
Durf turns to Trill like, is that a normal thing?
Are those mushrooms
Yeah.
affecting you?
I mean-
fingers?
I'm feeling fine, but if I didn't know any better, I'd swear I'd seen that bird before.
Looks
Jump
tasty.
at him a few more times, and then I stop and walk back to the group.
Was it him? Trill
Yeah.
asks her.
I know it.
I knew it.
I know.
You've suddenly got this hatred for poor old Jeremy.
He was useless.
Maybe if we actually had nuts the
Extremely
next time
unhelpful.
we spoke to him, maybe it would help.
If I actually remember right, he told you exactly what was. But anyway, yeah. Heading back, keeping your eye out for these flowers. As you leave the stage, there is a figure watching from beyond, out of your line of sight. He's pretty much on the far side of the lake, away from where the elves were fighting the fish. Kai, do me a perception check, please.
Uh, Nine.
You feel as if you're being watched, but you don't know where from. And it feels like a familiar presence.
Okay. Keep walking them.
Okay, you make it through the forest, back into town quite easily. You essentially join the town on the where it borders like the farmland and the old native section, and then it's pretty much just straight hop into the town centre, and then to the port. Guess it. Are you
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. If as we're walking, is the market still open as we're walking through, or is that closed by now?
I'm going to say
Was
it's
it?
been closed for the game day.
Okay, never mind then. Okie dokie.
The pubs are closed currently as well because of all the ruckus that's been going on. I know.
I'm not happy about that. I had two plans and they're both gone.
DMs screwing your shit.
Trill will become noticeably deflated and then just wander to the following the group.
The mushrooms are taking effect. I can see colours. So, I assumed you're heading straight to the boat anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
It's at this.
Were we gonna stop at the McTavish people, or?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's on the dock. Sorry. Kai, did you say something?
Just pretty much the same. Yeah, McTavish.
Okay, fair enough. At this point, as you exit off from the marketplace, Val and Burgos stop you and go, "We'll go our separate ways for here, but when the next game comes up, if you still need us, you could just come find us."
Where are you staying?
There's a house let just on the border with the farming area. We're there, but we'll be around town or the port.
Alright. Well, you know where the ship is. Hopefully we'll see you on the way.
Not a problem. The Davios, the Minotaur, sort of holds his hand up as well. Yeah, I best get back to work as well. That wasn't his voice at all, but I'm just trying to speed things up. Okay.
Right, to McTavish.
Davio sort of feels slightly deflated that nobody said bye to him and then sulks off.
Adios. Thanks for coming.
So yeah, you head down. So currently in tow you have all four of you. Nathaniel, Durf, Buddy. Oh no, Buddy's gone. Buddy's back at the ship. Kenneth. I think that's everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. So you make it to the port. I'll move us onto the port map. It's very sparse currently. Oh, everybody's scarce on the docks because obviously the game's going on. There's been the ruckus, so a lot of people have been over there or called over there since. There are still a number of guards holding like a blockade over the entrance to the McTavish quarter. And the Cherry Blossom is in dock as normal. Can you see the 3 guards that I've put on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. That is the entrance to the McTavish quarter. There are 3 guards blocking away currently. Beyond that, there's not really anybody else on the docks. Just trying to get your token back on there. As you get closer to the ship, Nathaniel sort of like goes, I'll go get the lad settled in while you go try and find Andreas, if that's all right.
Yeah, that sounds good, Nathaniel. Make sure he's comfortable. He seems to have been through a lot.
I think you got that. And come on, haven't you, lad? And he starts like shuffling Durf, who is awkwardly waving to you as he's pushed away by Kenneth and Nathaniel. Bye.
Hi, Durf. I give him like a sympathetic wave.
I do.
Hi,
Make
Durf.
it seem like he's going to the horse farm.
Yeah, he's gonna be turned into shark glue.
Made of glue. So he's like pushed up the ramp, and you're sort of like awkwardly waving him off. And as you get to the top of the rank, all you hear is, "You stay away from my corner. It's my corner. This is a good corner."
It's all good, buddy.
Oh, he's like 200 meters away from you. You are hearing him scream this currently.
Oh, okay.
As Sammy in the chat has just pointed out, she loves that Trill keeps adopting people.
I know Trill is just becoming like the adoptive father of every single race.
I can't help it.
He's building his mafia empire.
Exactly. If they all love me, they'll do what I say.
I have a job for you, my son. Okay, Trill. Do I have to put a horse's head in somebody's bed again? I don't mind doing it, but a horse is a lot to eat.
I told you didn't have to eat it. You just have to cut the head off and put the thing in the bed. You don't need to eat anything.
But it's a waste of a horse then. So yeah, you are left alone, the 4 of you, and you've got the 3 guards ahead of you if you want to go try and speak to them.
Yep, let's go see if we can find him.
Hi, Mud.
As you approach the 3 guards, one of them steps forward with his hand stretched out. They've all got guns across their bodies, and this one like holds his hand out like, "Stop! The McTavish quarters off limits currently. Please turn around and go about your business."
Will you have business with the Macabre company?
Well, unfortunately, it's going to have to wait till morning. We've got something going on in there right now which we can't interrupt.
Do you know if Andreas is in there?
What do you know about Andreas?
Oh, we were just looking to find out if he knew maybe how some Sahuagin got into the salt lake.
It's all bloody going on today. Look, I'm not meant to tell you this, but Andreas got found knocked out this morning. He's currently recovering.
Oh, shiz.
So unfortunately, you're not going to get a chance to see him.
Did he say what happened?
Got a knock on the head. That's pretty much all he knows. He didn't see who did it. Look, I'm saying too much as it is. You're going to get me in a lot of trouble, you know that.
We won't tell anyone.
How about this? If Andreas is close by, you go in, ask if he wants to see us. Tell him Trill, Cordelia, Kai, and Artemia are here. See what he says. Then we'll leave you alone.
Look, mate, I'd love to help you, but the big boss is in there with him currently, and I'm not getting fired for you.
Understandable. What's the big boss's name?
I hate you so much right now. One moment.
He's a charismatic guy. He's gonna ask the names.
It's Tom Severley.
Or was that Tom Sevely?
Yeah, Tom Severley.
Okay.
And he's second in command only to the big boss. You're gonna ask me what he's called now, aren't you?
Well, I'm not.
Go ahead, I've got a name ready for you.
I was muted. What's the big boss's name?
Jeff Nachos. Not to be
Nachos, like the chip?
Yes, yeah, but it's Nachos, it's said. But yeah, it's Nachos. Not to be confused with another owner of a very large company.
I get the reference. I finally did it.
You finally get the reference for the entire Mactabre's trading company.
Yep, I did it. Yep, I got it.
Good stuff, good stuff. I just had to spell it out for you.
Yep. Always has to be that way.
So yeah, the guy will go explain this to you because you got him talking. But Tom Severley is essentially the vice president, and he's like in charge of like the day-to-day running of the islands, whereas Jeff Nachos is the guy who's actually in charge of the McTavish company as a whole in this part of the world. He's the one that makes sure that everything is going back to the old world and vice versa. Like anything that's needed over here, he's the one that gets it over. He's like the guy that has the final say on everything. Whereas Tom Severley, he has the say in everything until Jeff overrules him.
Trill's just gonna be like, so do you know whether Andreas is gonna be able to talk tomorrow, or is this like a long-standing absence?
Well, he's in his office, but you're gonna have to. You need a permit to get into there. I can't just let anybody in there.
How do we go about getting a permit?
Well, be in good standing with the trading company, take on work for them.
Well, I know we're not in bad standing with them.
I'll go on, Kai.
Why was he knocked out? Do we know? Like, was anything taken? Stolen?
His office got ransacked, but beyond that, we don't know. There's a lot of people I don't particularly like the Macabre, so we just chalked it up to snatch and grab. I do like how Andreas' theme has been playing this entire session.
Okay, so if we can't get in, we won't push it any further. We don't want to get you in trouble.
Appreciate
But if
it.
you can get a message to him, let him know that we were here and we were asking for him, and if he can get in touch with us as soon as possible, we'd like to help.
I'll try, mate, but the entire place is a bit on lockdown.
Oh, sorry about that.
With this carry on over at the lake, and now this entire place is going to hell.
Yeah, we kind of had a hand in helping at the lake. We already know Andreas, as we said before. We did a task personally for him. We've had quite a bit of communication with him.
All right.
We just...
I'll try for you, mate. But for now, I'm gonna have to ask you just to lay low, if that, you know what I mean.
Yeah, don't worry. Just, well, no, mention our names and see what happens from there. But we won't press any further.
Oh,
Have a good day.
All right. You're walking away, and I'm not going to let you turn around now. But did any of you tell them your names?
I did mention all of our names. I said,
yeah.
I'm Trill. I introduced all of us.
Did
We really need, like, yeah,
Okay.
we need, like, a team name.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
The Wiggles.
I was going to say, we are kind of temporarily the Wiggles.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
It's a temp name.
Patent pending. So, are you returning to the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll bring you up.
As we walk away, I'm just gonna kind of mention to the others loud enough that maybe they can hear. Be like, I wonder if maybe there's a relation between what happened at the lake and what happened to Andreas. If they happened at the same time, maybe one was a distraction for the other.
We were miles away. You'd put a distraction that far out.
I'm just gonna quickly say. Obviously, you don't know if the guy was telling the truth or anything, but he said that Andreas was found this morning.
Yeah.
So I think it happened before the attack.
Is
I think I do remember when we were on the way to the games, we asked if we saw Andreas, and you said no.
Yeah.
I think that happened. Yeah.
I do think when I said that there was McTavish guys in the crowd, you did ask if he was there, and I said no.
Never mind then.
Oh, do you know what? Sorry, you guys carry on. I'll let you keep talking. I've just remembered something. Possible Messiah slain, still 2. Fire started, still 4. Severed body parts. I think that should go up to at least 5. There we go. All sorted. Carry on.
I think severing has bypassed fire starting now.
Oh, it has. Yeah. Severed. We're up to severed body parts 5.
We have a new kink.
Yep.
You're welcome.
I see what you're getting at, Cordelia, but we were so far away from the town, it doesn't seem like a distraction that far out would be necessary. I think the game itself was a distraction enough.
That's True. I wonder what they took.
I mean, they're a merchant company, and God knows what they have in there, but from all we know, the only thing we've passed over is that book. That gives me a weird feeling. I didn't have enough time with it to really know what was going on, but it gave me an ill feeling.
Should we go ask Nathaniel if he knows if anybody else might have been after that book?
He's kind of the only link left, isn't he?
And a shaky one at that. But yeah, so by this point I'd say you're walking up the gangplank onto the cherry blossom, sorry. And on the deck currently there is Nathaniel doing a weird little sea shanty dance and Durf trying to copy him. Whereas Kenneth is watching, and I'm going to say Buddy's nowhere to be seen. He's currently guarding downstairs.
I am intrigued by this weird traditional mating dance that Nathaniel seems to be doing.
Mating dance? You've got something on your mind?
No, but that is the only time I've ever seen other birds dance like this. It can only be a mating dance if it is that strange, may I add.
I'm really annoyed. There's like a... No, just show me the dance. I'm trying to find a picture or a GIF of something of what I want you guys. Ah, there we go. That'll do. All right, I'm gonna send it in the Discord, even though it's very abstract and very weird.
Let them guess what it means.
Let them dance.
I will give a very exact description of what I see.
If it works.
Which Discord is it going in?
Dead Man Jan.
Okay.
Although it's not working. That's great. Cool.
I'm going to take it as a very aggressive form of twerking.
Pirate twerking. The greatest twerking. The pirate.
Just from his starting position, it looks like he's getting ready to really throw it back.
Back yourself onto this. I mean, what? But yeah, we'll go with that. It's the dance craze sweeping the Thousand Islands, and the originator is Nathaniel.
Oh my god. Like I said, it must be some kind of mating ritual or something.
Okay, just a real side note here. What's the back of a ship called?
Stern.
Okay. That's all I needed.
Oh my god, I don't even want to know what you're doing.
There you go. It's work. It's only like 1 second long, but it's working now. It is not like you think it is at all. It's actually really crap. But anyway. Nathaniel and Durf are currently doing that while staring directly into each other's eyes.
I see. Is this like a initiation?
Or a hazing, perhaps?
Something like that, yeah.
Did you guys have to do this dance when we got on here?
No.
Yeah, me
I
either.
don't think so.
This is a whole new thing.
I was trying to teach him how to wiggle, lad, and it sort of devolved into this.
This makes more sense, Nathaniel. Yep. I see. Yep, I get it now.
As you can tell, I'm not a very good teacher in this regard.
Cordelia's nailed it. She's got the movements down real good. Cordelia, teacher Durf.
I demonstrate. enthusiastically.
Actually, because it's kind of later in the day, I will summon Terry onto the deck to start wiggling.
Durf,
And use
Durf-
him as like an example.
Durf looks up the length of Terry, and if he could, his pupils would dilate. And you just see him lick his lips.
No, Durf, no. Terry's friend, not food.
But you promised me a meal, and then you got me this.
Can you eat Terry? Terry edible?
I'll find out.
If you bite Terry, he will disapparate, and he will have an empty stomach, sir.
I don't know what that word means. It doesn't sound tasty.
Exactly. Do you want to eat things that disapparate? A word you don't know?
It's got you there.
I'm gonna bite it still.
Friend, not food.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you that. What's a friend?
Oh, right. I'm terribly sorry. That is a new concept for you after what we saw with that small thing that you knew. A friend is all of us. Like, you see the way that we talk and treat each other in sort of like a nice manner? We refer to each other as friends. And now you are a friend too, to all of us.
He proceeds to look at you, Trill, then at Kai, then back to you, Trill. He's like,
I hug Kai to show friendship.
I'm pretty sure you
Oh,
used her as a cannonball.
I am bear hugging you back.
It's a bad example!
I'm gonna break your spine.
Oh no.
Roll me a strength check.
No, don't roll the Star Trek.
My dice rolls it.
Oh, after you got... I thought I was going to land on like a nat 20 there. It's like, oh, cool.
No,
Trill.
I was actually confused whether a natural 1 or a natural 20 would be worse.
No, the higher. Just roll natural 20. Like, cool, Trill's in a wheelchair for the rest of the campaign. So you hear a few cricks, but nothing serious. It's like, oh,
See, we're friends!
can I try?
Oh god. It was
Oh.
Kai. Kai,
I
don't
mean, you do.
hug.
Kai, do it! Kai!
No, he comes over and tries to hug both of you at the same time.
I won't resist.
He's not going to try and break you, so it's all right. I will make him roll a strength check. Oh, will I? It's a nice, wholesome hug with a slightly burly fish person.
Trill starts to wince and he's like, oh. And then he reciprocates and gives them a nice pat.
This is nice.
Yeah, this is a hug. We do this quite a few times, actually.
Can I hug the tentacle?
Yes, you can. He actually gives really nice hugs. He's a little chilly, though.
He starts doing his little awkward walk, where it looks like he's lost his horse towards the tentacle, and you just see more and more of his teeth grow.
Be
Oh,
nice. Be nice.
Oh. And he like looks
Um,
he looks over to see if you're like watching, and then sort of and then hugs the tentacle gently.
Terry will slowly wrap around him and giving him a nice gentle squeeze.
Oh no, we've just entered that weird part of the internet.
Because I'm assuming I have full control over Terry. So I
would assume
think he's
so.
like an extension of me. So it's kind of like me hugging him again.
That raises so many questions.
You'll
yeah,
never get an answer to any of them.
I don't know if I go on Japanese Reddit, I will. Because Reddit is the dark internet. But yeah, so you're all on the ship. You're all having a fun old time.
It's actually getting a bit cramped on this ship, isn't it, Captain?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we could fit. Oh wait, no. I'm not going to say that. Just in case you try recruiting an entire harem.
I'm sure Valenberger would enjoy it on here.
Aye, that wee lad had a word with me actually while you were on the pitch. Looks like he's looking for some transport off the island.
Well, there you go then.
Said they'll pay for it as well, so that's a bonus.
Where is he looking to go?
He didn't actually quite say just yet. I don't think it's decided, but I said when he's ready to go, we'll be happy to take him. I think their end goal is what do you call it? Cape Sovereign.
I'm sorry, who are we talking about here?
Valan Burgos.
Oh. So they're done here?
I believe so. I think they're only here to investigate the ruins.
That was certainly a whole process. So they're just able to leave?
What?
Aye, lads. I think they're allowed to just come and go as they please. I just know that their main office is on Cape Sovereign, so that's where they get their newer assignments from.
Do you think they would want to come with us once we leave this island?
Well, if we turn around and say that's our final destination is Cape Sovereign, I'm pretty sure they'll be happy to tag along. Not exactly constrained like people on their normal jobs.
That's actually a good question. Do we actually have any idea where we want to go after here? Do we have a target in mind, or is it simply Cape Sovereign?
Out of character. The people that are missing from the first island are on Isle de Morte. You have the location of Isle de Morte. You have the tidal and coastal maps for Isle de Morte. The last part of Cordelia's ingredients are on Isle de Morte. I'm pretty sure there was something else that was pointing you towards Isle de Morte. Oh yeah, that's it. Evil Ned Flanders vampire.
Yeah, but do we want to like have to worry about facing a whole bunch of dead things when they nearly killed us recently? Maybe getting a little bit stronger might be a good idea first.
Hey DM, you know your plans?
I just want chapter 1 to be over. I also want to point out that... Yeah, no, I'm just going to say it. Red men and vampires aren't, like, allied together.
Okay.
Well, nah, but like, there's Blue Rock here in a place where dead thing, whatever. Anyways,
No, it's alright. You know what? You guys
it's
do...
not the only place we know where it is.
You guys are in control. I am merely the narrator of your adventure. However, shenanigans.
To go to Isles in Water, we have to convince Ned, or not Ned, usually Nathaniel. We have to convince Nathaniel.
Although I feel like I feel like it's going to devolve into one of any RPG ever, where it's like, I'm going to do all side quests. First boss. Oh, I killed it in one hit.
That is kind of how I play a lot of RPGs.
Yeah, in Final Fantasy, I'm the person who gets to like level 99 before I go to the final boss.
Oh yeah, but this isn't the final boss. This is going to be the first boss. This is like Ifrit in Fire Cavern.
To be fair to Trill, every fight is kind of like a boss fight because he's usually unconscious by the end of
Here I go feigning again.
it. He's a feather. Like, you touch him and he's done.
To be fair, Kai has taken a lot of damage, but she hasn't gone down yet.
Nope.
She's a tank, though.
Kai's half health is my entire hit points.
Yeah.
So do you know what the problem is? Kai goes running forward, hits somebody, and then Trill runs in front of her.
This is true. I do make bad choices.
But anyway, so I'm going to assume that you're pretty much winding down for the night anyway, and in the morning you can discuss your options. Are you guys alright with that?
Yeah.
That's good.
Trill will have a nice swim around the bay before going to bed to enjoy his wateriness.
Durf will join you.
Hey, nice! I got a swimming friend.
Cordelia has
We
sad
will-
noises.
You
We will-
you hear Joel music.
We will we'll have swimming races around the boat.
What is Durf's swim speed?
I believe it's... I know his ground speed's 45. I think it's only 30 feet. Yeah, it's only 30 feet.
Nice. Well, opposites. He's faster on land. I'm faster in the water.
It is terrifying that literally he walks like he's lost a horse, but he's that fast. Can
Yeah,
you
that is quite
imagine someone
terrifying.
running at
He
you
just
like that?
shakes side to side and
Yeah.
somehow super speeds up, and that's how he runs fast.
It's like I've unlocked the true speed, the speed force, the John Wayne speed force. But yeah, if you're all ready, we'll say you've had a long rest, and it'll roll over to morning.
I'm clicking the button.
Oh, just right before I go to sleep, can I try and read that map invitation thing again for the casino ship? See if I understand it now, even though it's only been one day.
Roll me a Arcana check, please.
Arcana.
Nope.
Nope.
I like water.
Okay, long rest.
So, long rest. It rolls around to morning. I'm going to say, so obviously Buddy's in his little corner. Kenneth has returned to his quarters that he stole from Buddy. Nathaniel's in his. You guys are in your little ones down here, if you're alright with that. Durf is actually going to go take this room here. Or actually, will he devolve more into... Yeah, you know what, he's going to go sleep in the bilge.
I was gonna say I do like that we have enough separate rooms for all of us to have our own room, but we decide to have the group room.
Just a bit of, solidarity,
Sleepover!
Our team
Can I
name is the
find-
Wiggles, and we're in hammocks, and we can wiggle in the hammocks.
So, morning rolls round. You all had your long rest. What would you guys like to do now? Obviously, before you went to bed, there was a bit of a meal. Grub was supplied by the stores on the ship.
Did we ever actually ask Nathaniel if he knows, if he knows if there was anybody else who might be interested in that book, or?
No, you did not.
No, we did not. Is there a game today, or is it a rest day for us?
Nobody's come to tell you. It was all a bit chaotic, so I think the general consensus was just to leave it until somebody comes and finds you. They'll give you plenty of notice, I believe.
Cool. Then I'm gonna choose some new spells.
We can ask Nathaniel over breakfast then.
So, as you head up onto the deck, Nathaniel's already out there. Kenneth's not emerged just yet, but he's out on the deck and he's got like a platter of food, which he's slowly eating himself, and there's more than enough for just one person. Top of the morning to you.
Good morning, Nathaniel. I don't think we actually got to talk to you last night. It was a bit chaotic. Did you hear Andreas was attacked?
He continues eating like, nay lassie, I didn't.
Yeah, just over in the Mactavish quarters. We couldn't get in. When we went to check, there was 3 guards and they said he was attacked.
Are the rest of you up on deck as well, or are you staying downstairs?
No, we're there as well.
Oh, he's there.
You counters. Alright, I think Paul must have just dropped in and out. Did anybody say it was me, lass?
No.
Oh, good. I don't really care then. And he continues eating. And then he like offers you. It's like dried meats and like a little bit of fruit.
Oh, well, I'll load a plate up. We were just, like, the guards said the room was ransacked. Turned over.
Alright.
We were sort of thinking about that book. The book you traded with him, possibly?
Oh, he paid me for, and then I paid for the repairs on the ship, aye.
That one, yeah. Do you think it's a book of interest that other people might want?
He sort of like shrugs a little bit and like, don't really know, lass. He seemed pretty adamant to get it because he said his bosses wanted it.
Would that be Tom Savelli and Jeff Nachos?
I should have called him something else because every time you say that now I'm like, nachos. It's like, possibly lass. He's got a lot of bosses. It's the way that Mactavish works. Nobody really knows who's in charge of anybody.
Who is Mactavish? Is that? Yeah.
Mactavish, it was a family that founded it like a few decades ago. I think there's a few of them still kicking around.
From the small little bit of time I had with that book, I know for a fact that it's not good. For a start, it's written in primordial.
Oh, I
Do
lad.
you have any... Like, how much do you know about this Andreas, or is this sort of like a casual business relationship?
I've had some dealings in the past. He's helped me out, I've helped him out. Although it's not always been a pleasant working experience. You know, come to think of it, lad. Wasn't there somebody else interested in that book?
Refresh
Was
my
there?
memory.
Well, wasn't Burgos asking about it in the pub?
That's
He
true.
was interested once we mentioned there was a book, but
Ah, well. It's probably just the academic sort, trying to learn everything. Damn nerds.
I mean, he is obviously interested in the primordials given what happened in the tomb, but he was with us all day. He couldn't have done this. Surely.
Ah, he was all with you all day yesterday, wasn't he?
Oh. No. The attack happened like in the morning, before the game.
Aye.
We didn't see. Did you see Burko? Like we saw him as we're heading towards the.
So I feel like I need to say this out of character because it's been some time since you did it, but when you were in the pub, Burgos was asking about the book, and then he got up and left.
that is true, yes.
Sammy has just pointed that out in the chat as well. Good memory, Sammy. Yes, so he left after he found out about the book. And the guard told you it happened in the morning, but as I said, you don't know if he was telling you the truth. As far as he was aware, he was telling you the truth, shall I say.
I don't think she left that night and maybe assaulted Andreas.
Well, he was interested in the book, but I'm just saying he might be another avenue of questioning.
Aside, while we're talking over breakfast, I am casting water breathing as a ritual spell so that the people who cannot breathe underwater can breathe underwater, because it lasts 24 hours.
Nice.
Thank you. I mean, I'd go ask him, but I feel like Burgess is not really the type to go that far, I'd say. I feel like if he was refused like a look of the book, he might have been frustrated, but I don't think he would have attacked someone for it.
He has been through a lot the last week, or not even a week, I don't know. But we don't even know him that well. We don't know what he's really capable of.
Sorry, Kai, what was that?
That's what I was thinking. We don't know him at all.
Like, time perception is kind of out the window at this. We've only been on this island for like 4 days, I think. Like a week at the most.
Sorry, one moment. Cherry, Burgos isn't dead. Carry on, guys. He isn't dead yet. I mean, what?
Like, sorry, how long have we been on Veritas since we got here?
So there was the first day when you met Burgos and Val and fought... oh god, what was his name? The dwarf primordial. Malmec.
Was that one day? The first day we got here, we immediately did that?
I'm literally just going through, dude. I'm trying to count it up in my head.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure you left them there and... It was overnight that you left them there. And that's when you got the mission to go to the manor. You went and did that. That was another day, all that. And because you then came back and you were poisoned. And that was like the end of the day, you sorting out that poison. So that's literally 2 days there. Then
We had the third day, which was the Girls' Day versus Trill's Day.
Yes, yep.
So I think this is day 5, because day 4 would have been the match yesterday.
Yes, I believe you're right. I think this is the 5th day that you're here.
Wow, that's a lot less time than I thought.
Remember, your bad day lasted for like 4 sessions.
Yeah, it did. That's why it was a bad day.
Damn,
So,
time
yeah,
moves. Sorry, go on.
we've known him less than a week. We don't know what he's really capable of. I mean, the first day we met him, he decided to touch an unknown ruby that woke a primordial. Do we really know if he's alone in a room with someone, he won't beat the crap out of him for a book?
I love how you're saying that like none of you would have done it.
I was also thinking that.
He also did detonate himself to stop Malmec, so, you know.
I think he's inherently good if he's willing to sacrifice himself for potentially would have only been us.
True.
And a partner.
So we know he's capable of very drastic decisions.
He's a man of action. Not always smart action, but action.
Hey, it's just like us, you know.
Nathaniel's continually eating the this plate of food as you're talking. He's like, well, all I know is that book, as you said, lad, got the heebie-jeebies about it, so I was happy to get rid of it.
They were
I guess
big.
you go.
That's me. Go for it.
I said they were big heebie-jeebies.
Entire mansion was.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I guess the easiest way would be to go and ask Burgos what he did when he left. And I don't think we have anything else planned for the day. Unless you guys have any other thoughts.
Not really. Let's go find Burgos.
I was
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I was just making sure that Nathaniel didn't speak Primordial. No, he speaks Infernal. God knows how he knows that. Oh well, and again, I suppose his father was a demon, so that sort of makes sense.
Yeah.
So, you're heading out to find Burgos. So you have the option of who you'd like to take with you, or you could just go out by yourself. To be perfectly honest.
I don't know if we really need buddy or like any muscle for this.
Nah.
This is kind of just a diplomatic mission, wouldn't you say?
No, I agree with you. I'll discuss that at the end of the session. Actually, something about what, because none of you have actually questioned Kenneth about that gunfire thing, but I'll discuss that at the end of the session. So the four of you like to head off into town to try and find them. They said they were in a house share sort of situation at the top end of the town near the farming lands.
Oh, I actually did just think of something real quick.
Yeah?
Which I don't know if it'll be a thing or not. I'm gonna run over to where Kenneth is staying and kind of like knock on his door.
Yeah. You hear from inside, like, come in.
Okay, I go inside. Hey, Kenneth.
Inside,
How's-
he's already set it up like it was back in the mansion. There's like pots bubbling and like posters all over the wall. Can I help you?
Maybe. I actually had a question for you after I saw what you did for the bear statue.
Oh yes. How did that work out?
I don't think we used it yet,
Oh.
but
We've had no reason to use it yet.
but it gave me a thought, and let me just pull up the spell here.
Do you know what? Actually, I just thought if you used it while you're in the water with the fish people and the bear goes, I'm sinking.
Yeah.
So-
I'm gonna hold out a flower that I've picked recently, probably like the night before when we were coming back.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it out to Kenneth, and I'm gonna ask if do you think you could maybe gild this flower in gold?
He extends his skeletal hands because he's taken the armor off while he's inside. He's still got the captain's jacket on and the wizard hat, and he reaches over and ever so carefully picks it with two fingers, like his thumb and his index finger, and takes it from you and looks at it and goes, I can give it a go.
What would you like me to give you anything in return for it, or?
The gold would be nice.
Oh, well, I don't think I have enough for gold for that. What I'm looking at, DM, is I have a spell that if I have a material component of a gilded flower worth at least 300 gold, I can do a cool spell. And just because he turns things into gold, it probably wouldn't work, but I think it would be worth a try at some point.
So he makes fool's gold. He's actually not been able to do it properly. He hasn't mastered the art of alchemy yet, or it's the one thing that's escaping him. Although thanks to Castlevania, I know the true meaning of alchemy, or the true purpose of alchemy, and it's fucking stupid. So he can make a faux pas, like a fake one, but it wouldn't be like a real one.
Okay.
Do you want to put the spell up in chat to see what it is, so I can see?
Sure. It's a real cool spell. I really want to try it at some point, but I don't have the money. Where's the display thing? It's like not wanting to let me display a thing, maybe because I don't have it prepared. Hang on, let me just see if I can like unprepare something else and
You can
prepare
copy and
that.
paste it to me outside a session if you want, or
Like when
Okay,
you click
yeah.
the name, does it not bring it up and then have cast to VTT on the side?
No, I think it's because I don't have it prepared, so I'm just gonna unprepare a different spell and prepare that one, and then it might give it to me.
well,
It might give me the.
he'll look at the flower and he goes, "Do you have 10 gold coins spare?"
Yeah, I have 10 gold coins.
I will try if you hand over the 10 gold.
Okay, I will give him 10 gold.
Okay, so leave that with him. If you send me what the spell is, and I will either say yes or I will do a workaround.
Okay, yeah, I will send it to you outside. I'll send it to you in Discord.
Cool. So, anything else you'd like to ask him, or anything else anybody would like to do?
For me.
No, I think I'm okay.
I'm good.
Off to Burgos.
As you were walking down the gangplank, and you come across a very official-looking person. They're not a member of Macabre, but they're like wearing quite fancy clothes, and they've got a scroll in their hands. They're wearing a top hat of all things, and it's a bit windy today, and they're literally holding it on the head with one hand, and they approach you like, "Are you the Wiggles?"
Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose congratulations are in order for yesterday's performance. You performed quite admirably, if not short-lived.
Yeah, quite creative, weren't we, in those goal scoring opportunities?
Yes, and I have some, well, for you good news, but unfortunate for anybody else who placed bets on any other team. He hands over the scroll. Well, he holds the scroll forward. Anybody going to take it?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll take it. Hey, thank you. I unravel it immediately.
Charming. It says, "Winner of Veritas Cup, the Wiggles."
Oh.
We've won?
Yes,
I thought there was another game.
unfortunately, due to yesterday's carry-on, the fishwives have withdrawn, and the locals have how can I put it? They party rather hard after a victory, although their victory was in battle rather than on the field, so they didn't have enough players to make a team. They suggested fielding the wolf, but we were quite against that.
Yeah, I can see why that would be a bit of a confusing choice to make, and the game was a lot more dangerous than expected.
I did like how I hear a dog in the background as we talk about that.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's all right. I thought it was quite dramatic, or cinematic, should I say? Yes, unfortunately, things have happened like this. You are the winners. Well, good luck at the championships.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. Do you have our prize money, or is that gathered elsewhere?
I'll have somebody bring it along, and at some time. He'll be left with the owner of the ship, if that's all right.
Yes, quite alright. There's more than enough people on the ship to gather it for us.
Good, good.
If a robot or a shark boy comes along, just pass it to them.
Quite. Anyway, just do us proud. You're representing the island, after all.
Oh yes, of course. Don't you worry. And thank you again.
He goes to tip his hat, and there's like a gust of wind, and he like immediately slams it back on his head and like holds it down, like, if you excuse me.
Yes, of course. Goodbye. Thank you. I tipped my hat that I think I still have, like the captain gave me.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Well, you haven't, as far as I'm aware, you haven't like lost it.
Yeah.
He like not bows and like turns and heads off. So the scroll itself says, "Winner by default." The Wiggles, champions of the Veritas Cup, to represent Veritas in the Thousand Islands Cup.
Cordelia starts wiggling in celebration.
The winner by default? I think we were quite clear victors, to be perfectly honest. We beat the team and then we beat the fish people.
It also says that the location of the Thousand Island Cup is Cape Sovereign. So I think you knew it was there anyway, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it was told before.
Yeah. The date is to be confirmed.
Ooh.
I'm viciously making notes.
No, it's all right.
All right, and is the guy walking away already?
Yeah, he's walking away.
Well, I guess that's at least some good news this morning. We're expecting 500 gold to appear at the ship at least some point today.
Well, hopefully eventually.
Did I say 500
Yeah.
gold?
I think so.
Okay, that's all right.
I will look back.
To be perfectly honest, in the grand scheme of things, 500 gold is not actually that much.
So much for us, though. So much.
I just remember the last campaign that me and Tyne were in. It's like, let's go look at this bow. Oh, 3,000 gold. You can keep that.
Yes, the tournament is 500 goals winnings.
Cool. Okay. So, shall we go find our Bergarsh?
Yeah, and as we go, Trill is doing the math in his head of how to split that up.
Yeah, there's that many of you on the ship now.
And we also have to give money to, like, Davios and, like, our other team members.
We don't have to tell them we won. If you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
This is true.
Oh, I'm so going to enjoy this next few minutes. So, where would you like to try and find Burgos and Val? Are you heading to the shack that I told you about, or are you just going to, like, saunter through town?
Well, best bet where Val would be the food, or the food stalls around town. So we could maybe wander through there before we head towards their shack.
Sounds good, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Trill's basically blindly following the group as he counts on his fingers.
Oh no, why is it night time? Oh no, it's daytime. So yeah, you enter into the... Damn it, I want the singular. You enter into the marketplace, and lo and behold, the market's in full swing, and yes, there is a Val inspecting the stalls, and she currently has like a bag full of food. Nathaniel's not with you. And Durf's not with you. Who are you missing there? Is it Cordelia? Huh.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
There
I'm
we-
here.
Oh, not your token wasn't on the map for some bizarre reason.
It was though.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, I
there's
think
two of me now.
There you go. What? There's only one now. I could only see one. But yeah, you enter through that side street like you usually do, and you can spot Val pretty easily. She spots you, and she starts like waving with like a pastry in her hand.
Oh, that's a good sign. Go up to them. Good morning, Val.
Here alone?
I'm just waiting for the rest of you to move your tokens. That's all.
I'm still kind of staring at the ground as I count while I just follow everybody.
Is that why you walked straight through the stalls and like
Yeah.
kicked over several things?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm causing destruction in my wake.
sorry, we've got 500 gold. We'll sort out. It's like, uh huh. No, that was Val answering your question, Kai.
All right, okay. Where's Burger? Burgos. Sorry.
Burger. I think he said he wanted to go stretch his legs or something. But you know me, I need to stretch my stomach.
Did you
He's gone for a walk. Sorry.
sorry, did what happened to you guys during the whole shenanigans that happened yesterday?
What you mean when the fish people were attacking the people?
Yeah.
I was trying to fight the people, the ones making it onto the shore.
What did you guys do after that then?
We were on the pitch with you guys.
Did we see them there?
Yes, they followed you back into town, got to the
Ah.
closed market, said we're going back to our shack now. That's how you found out that they had a beg sit on the edge of town.
I'm getting muddled up. I
Remember-
was just like,
Remember, Val kept getting closer and closer to Kenneth again.
I don't remember.
that sounds like something she would do, yes.
I think you said that when I mentioned it as well. So yeah, essentially
Well, then, yeah.
they were fighting while you guys were in the water fighting the main bulk of them. There was a couple that made it onto the shore. Val has said that she was fighting them, and then she made it back to the pitch when you guys did.
Okay, dope.
Was Burgos fighting with you?
Think so.
Val,
Uh-huh.
quite difficult. Where was Burgos like early morning yesterday?
Early morning yesterday.
Yeah, so
In bed.
dawn-ish. In bed.
Yeah. We got up at the same time, and we came and that's when you guys found us.
Do an insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
17.
she's telling the truth.
Hmm.
Literally, her and Burgos got up at the same time, made it to the pitch, and that's where you guys met them.
How do you sleep, Val?
Ah, Like the dead.
Yeah, I thought you might. I thought you might.
I snore apparently, and talk in my sleep, and punch in my sleep.
$55 gold. Joel sells out of nowhere.
Ooh, what for?
If we've just been given word, we've been awarded the championship for the games yesterday.
Oh yeah, no,
The other teams
everybody knows.
like ducked out. So we got the payment of like 500 gold. I was just like splitting it up. If we give it equally between the 9 of us who are on the team, it's 55 gold each.
Ooh. And she like
Imagine
turns.
all the pastries you could get with that.
She is literally turning to one of the stalls right now and like leaning over like, how much is this entire stall? And there's like a woman like looking a bit scared.
I would be
But-
scared.
More to Kai's point, I think she was getting at. Did Berger feel like a little bit off, maybe a little angry, or maybe particularly pleased before you went to sleep last night?
Burger. He's always grumpy.
No more or less so than usual, then.
Nope.
Do I believe her?
You can roll an insight check if you so desire. Oh, you can't.
I believe her. So much. She's so truthful.
Oh, cool. Is that a 1, is it?
Yep, sure is.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that. We're using the card still, just so you know.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm meant to tell you about these, or if I'm just meant to keep them secret. What's more
I
fun?
don't know. Maybe it depends on the card. Maybe.
It doesn't say. It literally says this card may be played against you by the GM at any time for the following effect. Would you like to know, or would you think it'd be funnier if I just keep it secret?
I think secret's better.
What about the rest of you guys?
Secret would be funnier.
Yeah,
Keep
secret.
it safe.
Secret. Okay, cool. I'll keep a note of this. Anybody who's watching and don't know what we're on about, we're using these cards called Critical Hits and Fate's Fortunes by Nord Games. That's what allowed Durf to literally explode that fish person earlier. But anyway, yeah, she's, as far as you can tell, she's not telling any lies.
That seems to kind of close the book for me. I actually have to make a purchase. I will be right back. And Troll's going to wander off. Since he fully believes her, he's just going to go off and do something he was wanting to do last night instead. But he'll do it now.
Okay. Kai, Artemia, Cordelia, any more questions for Val?
Do
know
you know
where
where he
they're
headed off to when he said he was going for a stretch?
Great minds think alike.
Oh, do you mean the other night at the pub?
I mean, if you knew where he went then, that would be great to know too, but also we'd like to find him now.
Oh. Not a clue, not a clue. You know, usually the best way for me to draw his attention, and she gets like a purse of coins out and starts shaking it, and so it jingles.
Is he that much into the money? Or is he just worried you're using it all?
Wait for it. And like literally within seconds, Burgos is there. He like just comes running around the corner. He's like a dad if someone touches the thermostat.
Good morning, Burgos.
He's like a little bit out of breath, like morning. Val, have you been spending our money again? Hee, told you he'd come.
wonder if he does that for anybody who jingles money, or if it's specific to like the way that you jingle it. Like that's a talent, honestly.
What are you on about? Burgos asks.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I came back to the shack to find that Val was gone. And God knows what she would get up to when I'm not about.
We were actually wondering what you were getting up to.
I went to find that dwarf that you mentioned, the one with the book.
Oh yeah, did you find him?
They've been, how can I put it, snotty at the dock. So no, I haven't had a chance to see him yet.
Did you not try to visit him the night before our match?
I did, but they're even more snotty, if you can believe that. Didn't exactly like a halfling turning up in the middle of the night asking to speak to their commander-in-chief.
Wait, side question. Is Burgos a halfling?
Yes. If you...
Why did I not remember that? I
Right.
never remembered that.
Right, one moment. If I zoom... He has horns.
You mean a tiefling, not a halfling?
Sorry, tiefling. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I was very confused.
That was my slip of the tongue there. Yeah, no, he's a tiefling.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That threw me off there.
Oh no, Kai's disappeared.
I also was like, he's a halfling? Like, I don't remember him being like, I feel like you would have done something funny considering his height if he was a halfling.
Oh, Kimmy, I've just seen your... You said it's from Tasha's Cauldron and everything. Yeah. We'll discuss that at the end of the session in a second, because it is actually getting towards
Okay.
10 o'clock. No. My apologies. He is a tiefling. He is not a halfling. But yeah, Kai Tyne isn't in currently.
Sorry, my laptop has done a spaz, so
Oh,
I'm still here.
you can still hear us. All right, that's fine then. Because we are getting to the end anyway. So, how would you guys like to leave? Would you like to leave it now, or do you want to ask a little bit more before we cut off?
Let's just establish. So Burgos, you never got to meet Andreas, did you?
No.
Insight check on his answer.
Go for it.
Me too.
I'll say,
Fastest way to
I
do
am
it.
very far away from this conversation, so I guess I can't do that.
No. You've walked away before he
Stupid.
turned up.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Never mind.
Okay, so you've got a... This card may be handed to the GM at any time for the following... No, you've already had that one. You're not getting that again. Not for a while, anyway. Do you guys remember what good fortunes you've already got?
Yes.
I think I have
None.
one that's an auto.
It's the fortuitous circumstance.
On how to get out of jail card.
And then Kai got... You deal maximum attack on this attack,
Yeah, that
which you didn't use. You also haven't used your inspiration yet. This card may be handed to the GM at any time for the following benefit. Choose your initiative score.
That's amazing.
That's for Artemia. That I'll take a picture and send it to the group chat so you can keep track of it. So he's not lying, but there is something in his tone. So he didn't get to Andreas, but there is something he is hiding.
can I do one thing? Just like very,
If you say guidance now,
No. No, I would like to just. Do I need anything for this? Hang on. Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna kind of like hum a little tune to myself because it does have a vocal component, so just kind of like a little self hum thing. And I would like to cast Locate Object on the book and just see if it's in our vicinity / on Burgos.
Could you just pop it up to see what the range is?
Yes.
1,000 feet, I think.
With 1,000 feet, and it's concentration up to 10 minutes.
1,000 feet, goddamn. Oh, I'm going to tell you it's not on Burgos. I'm just trying to
Is it
figure out.
within 1,000 feet?
That's what I'm trying to figure out in my head. I'm trying to figure out how far away from the port you are. Goddamn spell. Game breaking spells. This spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it. You weren't there when Trill got it. You haven't actually seen the book.
Well, I've cast the spell, so I have used the spell slot.
So literally the only people that saw were Trill and Nathaniel.
I'm assuming that they like described it to us at some point, but I don't know if that would be enough to.
Unfortunately, the wording of the spell is known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. So despite them describing it, I don't think it's enough. But
Alright.
I'm gonna meet you halfway. I'm gonna meet you halfway because of what Trill has told you. You can discern enough that Burgos does not have it.
Okay.
It saves me trying to have to do the math of if it's that direction. But on that note, so we sort of know where we are. We're going to leave it there for now and continue on next session.
Trill's buying some nuts and seeds.
Okay.
Hey, you got any
Putting
drugs?
that out there. That's what I was doing for the last 10 minutes.
Don't think it's even been 10 minutes, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, so we'll call it there. Any questions you guys would like to ask, or any questions from the chat? And I will quickly go over something in regards to Kenneth and his shenanigans.
I'm all good.
Yeah, no questions.
Anybody in the chat? It would help if I had chat open, wouldn't it? I'm trying to keep these cards separate. Well, Sammy asked earlier, is Burgos just now called Burger?
To Trill, he's called Burger every time.
I try and correct myself.
It's a little bit insulting, really, isn't it? Like, hi, Burger. It's like a very playground thing, isn't it? But anyway, in regards to Kenneth, I'll just say this out of character because you probably wouldn't have any clue about it unless I did. He is using an ability or a class called Gun Mage, and that is how he was able to imbue a shot in that pistol with magic.
Interesting.
And yes, I would let you multi-class into it.
Oh.
You'd have to get him to train you, like, but yeah, you'd probably be able to multi-class into it if you wanted to.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that we need to go over before we finish. I don't think Val would complain about him being called Burger either. Unless there wasn't any food nearby, then she'd probably try and eat Burgos.
The reason I call him Burger is I'm sure Val said you can call him Burger at some point.
I think he immediately shot that down though, didn't he?
I think maybe. But it's stuck in my head, so I keep calling him that.
Sorry, what was that spell called? Well, I'll just quickly look at
It's called Summon Fae.
Summon Fae.
D&D Beyond says that it was on page 112 of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
That's cool. I've got it behind me, but Google makes it a lot easier. Let's have a look. Components: gilded flower with at least 300 concentration up to 1 hour. You call forth a fey spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. This corporeal form uses the fey spirit stat block when you cast the spell. Choose a mood: fuming, mirthful, or tricksy. The creature resembles a fey creature of your choice, marked by the chosen mood, which determines one of the traits in its stats block. The creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. The spell is an ally to you and your companions. In combat, the creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands, no action required by you. If you don't issue any, it takes the dodge action and uses its move to avoid danger. Okay.
Yeah. So that was why I was trying to get Kenneth to gild a flower for me so I don't have to buy a 300 gold flower. But if it doesn't work, then I just have a really pretty flower, so.
I'll have a think about it. I don't see any massive issue with it. I will just have to keep on top of that. It's a concentration spell, so every time you get hit, you have to do a concentration check or the spell expires, I believe.
Yep.
Druid, Ranger, Warlock, Wizards. Yeah. I have no problems.
It's got some neat tricks up its sleeve. Like, it's got like teleportation that it can bonus action, and like if you like, each of the different moods has like a cool little thing for it. So like fuming, it has advantage on its next attack roll.
Yeah.
Like, it's got some neat things, and it would just be like an extra little ally for us. So.
Not that you've got enough of him already. But
well,
yeah.
but
Adopting all the allies we can.
yeah.
I'm half expecting you to adopt Samson at some point.
Floating orphanage. Didn't we discuss this?
But do you want the only thing that lets it down is, so this is a fey creature of ethereal like composure. Its melee attack is a short sword.
Yeah. I don't really
Ethereal
understand that.
sword.
Maybe it like just apparates with a little short sword in hand.
Yeah. All right. I will have a think about it, but so currently I don't see any problem with it.
Cool.
I
mean, worst comes to worst, I have a really pretty flower.
Yes. Yeah.
In your hair, it look pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm happy with that. If anybody has any other questions before we head off, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I gotta go study.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you all the next time.
Yeah, love you, bye.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.